to experience. The first thing I want to do is invest a little bit of that into Constitution. Your candle is your life expectancy. That's how long you're expected to live. So the higher your candle is up, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little more in the Constitution. And that allowed me to level up. So now that I'm leveled up, I can select an ability. So if I left click here, it brings up the ability menu, or I can just do it from here. So level 2, I get one ability. You can left click the information icon and it will tell you what the benefit is. So if I left click Master Manure, all your farms increase by 10% the harvest. Motivation Artist, you can goad workers, and you can push your workers to work harder and it's not going to hurt you any. Educated, you get an experience bonus. So 5% experience when you get experience. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Educated because I want to be pumping a lot of points into this guy's Constitution. So I'm going to go with Educated. So now that ability is selected. Alright, so I'm going to select my guy again, see if he can interact. He can. I'm going to see if he can kiss Miranda.
Blessed are those who do.
And if I go to important units and right click and hold over Miranda, I can see the blue bar is how much she, appreciates me or whatever. How much she's falling for me. Ooh, that's not the girl that I originally... Oh. Yeah, the girl that I originally... I'm going to cancel that action because I think the girl that I originally did that with may have died. So I'm just going to go with Marie at this point. So I'm going to go to court and then Marie.
Let's go.
And I'm going to say yes. In the meantime, I'm going to get these beers in here for sale. So it's going to be nighttime soon. The workers all go home. And production kind of comes to a standstill. I think on my farm they might have already left for the day because there's nobody out there working the fields for me. But I do have some product built up, which is a good thing. So here's my cart returning, and excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and send it back out to the pub or the public house. That way I don't have to worry about it later.
A courtship has begun.
Alright, so it's letting me know that the courtship did begin this time, which I'm not sure if I heard it last time or not. So I'm going to try and compliment courted woman. There we go. Marie.
If that's all it is, you'll have lovely hair.
And I'm going to X out of that because I'm not interested in seeing all the little things take place there. And I'm just checking. See, I don't have to keep going back and forth. I can double left click. But it resets the camera, and if you hold down middle mouse button, you can tilt the camera the way you like it and spin it the way you like it. So I have the camera set up specifically the way that I like it, and I don't like when the game resets it on me, so I don't double left click a lot. But I can just select it and then do what I need to do from here. Just like with the farm, I can left click it and then left click the production thing. So... which is fine. It's a lot easier than manually navigating around. So with the cart selected, I'm going to go ahead and left click, dispatch, and I'm going to send it to the public house, unload and return. And then I'm going to left click somewhere just to get it off that.
Yes.
And I'm going to put my guy back in here. And I'm going to click and tell him that I want him to make alcohol, and if she's still here she can make alcohol, but she's not. You can see the timer for it is 9 minutes. That pretty much means the game, you just heard the bells chime, we're about to hit the midnight hour, and our turn's gonna be going into the night cycle here. And here we go, we're fading out, and 4 years passed. So while I have the public house selected, though, I do want to see if I can improve the storage amount. And I can't yet. I have to upgrade it. So that's going to be annoying. But I will go ahead and hire another employee. And go here and patron. He's fine. Yeah, he'll do. So I'm the only one working because the workers are asleep. But when Nathaniel does come, I'm going to put him on porridge. He's going to be making grain porridge. In the meantime, I'm going ahead and I'm turning 1 beet into 4 alcohol. And this is going to, you know, allow me to get a lot of alcohol built up. So you can see my cart just unloaded, and that's why my storeroom filled up so quickly. Now, if I want to upgrade the building, I can go to building levels and turn it into a tavern, but I need 3,250, and I have to be a patron level 3. Right now, I'm only a level 2. So, with my guy selected, I can click Dynasty, and see I have 205 experience points. I'm going to go ahead and dump 150 of those into bargaining, and I leveled up. So now I'm level 3. With my guy selected, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can embrace the girl. The important thing is to get married quickly if you can. And looks like I got a worker here. No, that's the girl I'm trying to court. Okay, so you can see the progress meter here on how far I am. Is she one of my employees? No. Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't like marrying one of my employees, because then I would, you know, that'd be detrimental considering I'd have to hire somebody else. Here's all the tips and, you know, reminders, and I'm just going to go ahead and close those out. Those are for you to read on your own, you know, try and keep up with it. And I'm just making sure nobody's like throwing in another public house or anything and trying to run me out of business here. And it doesn't look like it. Alright. Alrighty, so I did that with her. Now I can go ahead and get back to making alcohol. And I'm gonna left click on her. Let me double click. Okay, see the progress meter went up. She's almost halfway into being in love with me. So that's a good thing. And you can kind of zoom in and see what's going on down here. Select people. This dude looks pretty drunk. And if you hold down right mouse button over them, you can get an overview of who they are, what they do, stuff like that. So alright. I am in here turning beets into alcohol. And I think I might take her and put her on making grain porridge as well. That way it'll free up this wheat slot, and it'll give us another spot to actually produce something. Because you have to have an empty slot up here to make something. So I can't just tell it to make, you know, just anything, and it's got to have a storage spot for it. Because from storage, you move it to sales. So you can speed up the game time and slow it down as well. I think with the plus and minus, yeah. So with the plus and minus symbols, you can speed up game time and slow down. But you tend to miss a lot of things, so I don't particularly care for doing it myself. But it does help in the sake of this, you know, tutorial here. So I think I will speed it up just to get things going. And tell my guy here to compliment
Blessed are those
Marie.
who do.
And once that disappears,